Hello, everyone. I need to center myself. My name is David Reed, and welcome to Dial the Gate Trivia Challenge 8, our last show of 2022. Thank you so much for tuning in. Rob Cooper, he had to reschedule with me, so he is going to be talking with me over the Christmas break. And we will be having our first episode with him premiering in 2023 on January 7th. We've got a lot to run through here, so I'm going to be pretty quick about this. If you enjoy Stargate and you like content like this to continue to be produced on YouTube, click that like button now. It makes a difference with YouTube and will definitely help the show grow its audience. And if you have a Stargate friend out there, please consider sharing this with them. And if you want to get notified about future episodes, click the subscribe icon. And giving the bell icon a click will notify you the moment a new video drops, and you'll get my notifications of any last-minute guest changes. This is key if you plan on watching live, because sometimes these guests have to duck out and we have to make other arrangements. And clips from this live stream will be released over the course of the next several days on the Dial the Gate YouTube channel. As this is a live show, we have Simone Bailly with us, who is going to be organizing the questions for us. No specific questions will be asked of Simone. However, this is a trivia challenge, so you are going to be able to submit trivia for the last round of questions, and if we have enough, we'll make it the final round of trivia for the group. But in this episode, it is no ordinary trivia. They must involve a why. Why did the Asgard name the first O'Neill class ship the O'Neill, for instance? Well, because they like O'Neill. So a why or a for what reason did such and such, and because. And you could submit those to the moderators, and if it qualifies as a why question, the moderators will get them over to me. So that is the game plan there. Let me go ahead and introduce our lineup. Great group of people here. I have, and I need to turn on their labels. How y'all doing? Absolutely. Let me jigger this for a moment here. Everyone's going to see my own settings. And how do I... Okay, make everyone's participant names in their... There we go. Now I have names because I don't remember all of you. I have William Murphy. How are you, my friend? I am well. Sommer Roy, moderator extraordinaire. How are you? I'm very good, and you guys were muted. You're no longer muted. So, but William did say that he's good. Allan Cowan of GateCon and Osgate. How are you?
I'm good, David. How are you? I'm missing everyone.
Missing everyone, absolutely. Frederick Marcoux of Concepts Web, our Dial the Gate web dev. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, and you, my friend?
I am well. Thank you for being with us. Nicole Rodrigues-Galdo of Wormhole Extremists. How are you, Nicole?
I'm all right. Hope everyone's excited.
Yvie Cahill, also of Wormhole Extremists. How are you?
I'm pretty good for 5 a.m.
Thank you for being with us.
Pleasure to be here.
And it's 7 in Sydney with Allan, right?
No, it's 8.
Oh my gosh, goodness. Okay. Remington.
Way better than the last time we did this. Was like
oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Remington Phillips of SG1 Props.
Howdy.
How are you?
Outstanding.
You're outstanding. Well, I appreciate you joining. Adam Cahill. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
I'm awake.
He is our artist who has submitted the content, and I have given you control, Adam, so that you can, when the time comes, you can pull up your screen. So I hope you're ready for that. Producer Linda Fury. Hello, Linda.
Hello.
Welcome. And Sonia Melankoff, Nerdy Novelty Design. Hello, Sonia.
Hi, David. It's been too long.
It's been too long, and happy Hanukkah to you.
Thank you. It starts tomorrow.
Alrighty, there we go. Simone Bailly, Kal-El from Stargate SG-1, and our host. Welcome back, Simone. It is so good to have you.
Thank you. I am so thrilled to be here.
And thank you all for tuning in our audience and submitting questions for the final round of trivia here. I don't know why, but my camera is shaking like a leaf.
It's
So,
excited, David.
It's so excited. Jeez. All right. So I'm going to dive right in because we've got a lot of stuff going on here. Sonia, no, not Sonia. Simone, my S's are screwing up. Thank you again. We are making this episode about art as much as trivia, and Art is going to start this off. You have been doing these portraits for the last little while now. Tell me about this.
So I have been an artist forever, and I love painting. And so when I do conventions, I offer paintings at my table usually, and I do Stargate paintings, and I also do ones that I just love, like lotus flowers. I also do Star Wars paintings. I have this giant AT-AT painting that I absolutely adore, and every time people see it, they're like, oh my god, I want to buy it. And I've been on the cusp of, should I sell it, should I not, but I think I am gonna make it available. So it's from the Battle of Hoth from
Yes, the favorite, the best scene in all of cinema, if I dare say.
Yes,
Worthy.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I've just showed them on all of your artwork that you submitted today to me, Simone. Where can people reach out to you to see about pricing and shipping?
Make it available. So I need to put it on to Jemmy, which is kind of like the equivalent of a Cameo, but it's spelled Jemi.
Okay.
And so I believe if people can go to jemmy.so, / Simone Bailly. Those links are also in my Instagram bio link and also my Twitter link. So it's pretty easy to find it also on my website.
Yeah.
Now, currently, it needs to be updated because I just sold the paintings that are on there.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to have to update with the new stuff.
Okay.
So I'll try to get to that tonight or this weekend. So look out for that. And if people have any questions about that, they can feel free to just message me on Twitter or whatever, and I can let people know what's available.
And if anyone has trouble with that, reach out to me at dialthegateshow@gmail.com or text me through Twitter or one of the available sources. We will get you in touch with Simone one way or the other. So these are great. Thank you. So I still want a piece for my background, Simone.
Yes. Yeah, I need to do that. I'd like to do a series of that. So we'll talk about that as well.
We must. Absolutely.
But what's great is when people do purchase a painting, I offer a personal inscription on the back.
Okay.
So sometimes people either want it for themselves or their partner or for a gift. And so, yeah, you get a little personally inscribed something.
Well, thank you for bringing these to our attention. These are fantastic. I have been on a bit of an art kick lately because Adam Cahill, who is Yvie's husband, Yvie is our producer and co-host over at Wormhole Extremists. He has been on this computer AI trip. And Adam, for the cars, what were you using to make these?
What cars have you got?
The cars that you posted on Facebook. What's that?
Probably Stable Diffusion.
Stable Diffusion. This is AI artwork, and these are like he's created, and I've got this pulled up on the screen here. Cars that look like they're made of like crochet. Right down.
Yes, that's Stable Diffusion.
Right, Stable Diffusion. Right down to the little fuzzies on the cars, like what that you would have from the cotton. It is absolutely mind blowing that a computer has. I love the DeLorean. Has generated these because it looks like a physical object because you've got the fuzzies hanging off of them. That's the only way that I know how to really describe it. And then he posted Emperor Palpatine in stained glass, and that's
my favorite.
And the only reason that I know about it is because you posted David Reed. You said Yvie said you might like this, and I responded. I said, "You told the computer how to make that?" And he, of course, says, "Yes. Why are you so shocked every time I show you these?" And I said, "Why are you not?"
Wow.
And
It feels like you never believe me.
No, I believe you, but okay, you have to understand. I'm blown away by microwaves. Okay? I'm blown away by the fact that I can fly from Vancouver to Nashville in 6 hours. So the fact that a computer can generate these images is just extraordinary to me. And all you have to do is give it a handful, what amounts to really is a handful of inputs. So what I did was I reached out to Adam and I said, we've got to do these for Stargate. So the contestants here, a few weeks ago, I reached out to each of you and I asked you to submit an input to give to Adam. And Adam...
Before we continue, I'm so sorry. The audience is saying that the panel volume isn't as loud and you're very, very loud.
I'm very loud?
Tracy just sent me a message, yes.
Okay, so I've adjusted the volume to this. Let me see here. Actually, thank you for bringing this up, guys.
Sure, sorry about that.
No, this is important. Hang on just a second.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Yes,
Happy holidays, Simone.
Difficulties, everybody.
I'm not sure where that is. So
Actually, it's not happy holidays, it's happy Halo days.
Happy holidays.
Punny.
I've adjusted down my volume, so I should be relative to you guys. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. My microphone occasionally likes to be extremely loud, and I usually have the other one standing by, but I brought it with me to GateCon, and so that's in storage. So I've brought down the volume extensively on mine, although I may sound still weird, but I shouldn't be blowing everyone's ears out now. So okay. And it was like I wanted Adam to create a series of these, and I asked you guys for inputs in terms of sentences to give to this AI. So Adam, do you have them in a particular order?
It was in the order that you gave me on the spreadsheet here. So I hope you haven't changed names around.
Oh, well, I hope I haven't either. That's
no,
good.
I don't think
that's good to know.
I don't think you have. No, I think
Does it start off with Simone?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
do you want me to start with Simone? I cannot start with Simone.
We can. So, is your plan to do the original input and then the tweaked one?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, Simone, what was your phrase for Adam?
I'm so excited, by the way.
Computer image.
Okay, I'm so excited. I put leather-clad Kalel sitting by the fireplace, petting a symbiote on her lap, with a staff weapon leaning up against the mantle.
Wow, that's gonna be so
That's
cool.
quite magical. I am
Adam, can you
excited.
Can you take over?
Oh man, I really don't want to disappoint people. Okay. Yep. Let me just. Which screen is going to be?
Are we going to be able to see them while on stream from our end?
Yeah.
Yes.
Us? Okay.
Okay. Hopefully you can all see my screen.
Yes.
Nice car.
Yeah, car.
Thank you. So the original image was that. I did a group of 4. This is literally just with your input, Simone.
Damn.
Holy smokes!
We've got the leather clad. We've got the fireplace.
I was going to say.
Well, we don't really have
Look at that leg.
symbiotes. We don't have a staff. We don't. It's not really Stargate.
Are the faces deliberately cut off on the top on there?
No,
Because
not
I'm seeing
deliberately.
the ones on the top. So are they?
Yeah, no, it's that. Unfortunately, the AI does like to cut people's face
Okay,
off, and
as
probably
long as
because
you
we
know
haven't
that.
referenced. Yeah, of course, because we haven't probably referenced that I wanted to see a face. It's just gone where you want a leather-clad woman. Here you go.
Women aren't allowed
Fair enough.
faces.
Yeah,
That's objectifying.
faces are no. So, obviously the AI, both the 2 to 3 AI that I ended up using, don't have a great grasp on what Stargate is. Hell, it didn't have a really great grasp on what some really basic stuff was, and I can talk about that in a second. But with a little bit of editing and a little bit of tweaking, I got close to what you were after, Simone, and I came up with this.
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa.
That's so
God.
cool.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Wow.
So AI doesn't know what a symbiote is, so I went big snake. And
That is
apparently it also
ridiculous.
doesn't know what a snake is because it took forever to get anything close to what a snake head looks like. But I like to think I'm nailing leather-clad fireplace. This is as close to as a staff as I could get here. I'm not sure if you can see my mouse, but in the corner here, that's about as close to a staff as I could make it. The problem I have is if you try and do minute changes with the AI, because I got a base structure, so I got something similar to this, and then I'm able to then go and delete parts and ask it to redo certain areas. So originally this circle was a big window, and I actually really liked it, but we didn't have a fireplace, so I went, it'd be cool if the fireplace maybe went there. So
Adam, this is nuts.
And then,
It looks like a Stargate with fire instead. It's awesome.
Really pleased with that one.
Yeah, like an Ori Stargate almost.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's just Adria hanging
does-
around in there.
Does it meet the brief, Simone? I hope.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Could you imagine that? Like a enter through the fire Stargate? Like a fire Stargate instead of a whoosh?
Like
An uncomfortable tickle.
Could be a
when
Sokar
approaching.
planet, you know,
Yeah.
instead of Sokar. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's just
Damn.
mind blowing. My mind is completely blown, man. Good work.
Beautiful.
Bravo.
The snake, the image that we have here, I can only see like the top half of the snake head. Is there more image of the snake than that?
You're not seeing all of it, are you?
No.
Oh, I'm seeing all of it.
I'm seeing all of it.
So
yeah.
keep that there. Keep that there
Wow.
for me, please, because just how it's coming through on my end here. So that's exceptionally cool. Well done.
Thank you.
Amazing.
All right. What else you got? Now we need to move through these a little bit quicker.
So
mine.
the next one should be yours. Yeah.
The next one is mine. I asked Jack O'Neill and John Shepard golfing through Stargate with Roswell Gray Alien as the caddy. So a caddy is someone who helps you with your golf clubs.
Oh, that's really good.
So what does that literally look like?
So without any extra editing or prompting, it looks like nonsense. I'm going to be honest. We get grey, we get golf, and it understands that we needed two people, but none of it looks like John Shepard. None of it looks like
Or
Jack,
people.
or an alien, or really a golf
Yeah.
course.
Like the Twilight Zone aliens, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little bit nonsense, unfortunately.
So these people don't exist.
These people don't exist. No.
God, I hope not.
That's extraordinary. That's just extraordinary to me.
So this one required a lot of this is one of the bastards I was telling you about. This was difficult to get a hold of, and in hindsight, I probably did it to myself a little bit by doing it in this particular art style. I couldn't get two people on the golf course, so I've done one person. Trying to get a grey alien as well is very hard to do, but I think I nailed this to a degree. I'm very proud of the Stargate. Here it is.
Wow. That's adorable.
Wow.
I like the way the gate looks.
So
it's exceptionally cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
That Stargate to get this watery blue took forever. It kept trying to put like a horizon. Like you can kind of see that it's like trying to put like a
Hey, it's an event
sort of
horizon. So
yeah. But it wanted to do like a sun, and I had to keep giving. You can do what's called negative prompting, so I can tell it what I don't want to see. So I kept saying, I don't want to see a sunrise. I don't want to see, sunset, sunrise, suns, light.
That's insane.
Want blue puddle. Give blue puddle. This guy really didn't want to appear at all. Trying to do a grey alien was just next to impossible.
Yeah, he looks like he's in some kind of a little kid's jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's about as close as I could get. As soon as that
so
came up,
cool.
I was like,
well
done.
Adam.
Beautiful.
Very good. All right. Now we've got Sonia.
So my My sentence was Teal collects a Hanukkah menorah with a plate of potato latkes next to him. Because tomorrow's Hanukkah.
And this one was also a little difficult at the start.
No.
It just wouldn't play ball. But without any prompt editing, this is what we got. So you can kind of see.
I love it.
You can kind of see it knows who Tilk is.
Yeah.
Because the face is consistent. And we got the potatoes, but we didn't really get the what is it again? The menorah.
The menorah. No, you get a Christmas tree.
There's a Christmas tree.
There's a Christmas tree. Yeah.
Interesting.
Intensity in the bottom right one is kind of scaring me.
So the edited version I did as a bit of a painting, and I actually literally had to paint. It gives you a feature that you can literally like MS Paint, just put some colors in, just so I could get it's 9 candles, right? So I could get all 9 candles because it just did not want to give me the right amount of candles. So I actually had to go in and like paint and then over the top. So
are you painting, or is ultimately the computer creating an image?
Ultimately, it ends up creating the image. I give it the really basic, like stick figure MS Paint. Like
I want it to look like X.
I want it to look like this, and then it goes ahead and does that.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
I really liked it because it just I think it almost nailed Tilk's face.
Yes.
And as soon like the only thing still original from this prompt is this candle and his face. Everything else was re-edited, redone over and over again.
I don't like his face and that match put together. I have a real problem with that.
Yeah.
And the things on the plate, but it is a bit. It sort of. I don't know. It's a bit hard to move the plate. Although I've only just recently become aware there's a copy paste function, so I could have probably cut this out, moved it across without too much drama. And fixed it, but I've only.
What do you think, Sonia?
It's cute. I love it.
And I think it nailed. Like when I asked it to do a symbol on Tilk's head, that nailed
the
that
HP logo almost.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, but when you see one of the other
bad.
Tilk ones,
First prime of HP.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
It's a computer interpreting this. So
yeah,
amazing.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's funny. All right, we have William.
All right, so my understanding is that this was a possible storyline early in SG-1, but it was deemed too sensitive to American audiences.
Okay.
My sentence is, Goa'uld system lords attack Earth to steal all of the pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh boy.
I wish they would.
Mine seems so boring now. Oh,
and the unedited stuff is interesting.
What is happening?
It seems to it obviously understands pumpkin and spice, and it seemed to understand. It almost seemed to understand system lords. Something's going on with some of these pictures here,
and they look like they're stealing it. So
yeah, kind of.
That's crazy.
And so I started with your prompt in mind. I started making something, and for some reason I thought it had attacking from space, and so I've been going with that, but I realized that I could have probably done like an army marching on a coffee shop or something like that. Anyway, I went with the I went with this.
That's excellent.
It's like the jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? It's like you've got your own like design of a hatak going.
Yeah, so actually this was I used what's called image to image. So I actually took a still of a hatak, and you all might know the one I used to get a base idea for the AI of what I wanted, which was basically just a pyramid on a spaceship, and it kind of gave me this to some degree. I sort of probably gave me the middle bit, and then I've outpainted and done this section.
Wow.
And then changed.
And it's basically attacking Seattle, so there you go.
Yeah, so but it wasn't quite hitting the brief for me, so I obviously went ahead and made it. I put a pumpkin obviously there for the pumpkin spice.
So cool.
I was gonna say,
Egyptian hieroglyphic lookingness to make it more Stargate-y. You've got some constellation looking things along here which look very Stargate universe. And if you haven't all noticed yet, but there's a little Starbucks symbol up the top there as well.
That's amazing.
To really nail the coffee brief.
Jeez.
So that one ended up being pretty fun. In the end to
Excellent.
do, so.
Well done.
Well done.
Thank you.
Alan Gowan.
Yes. Mine sounds not as elaborate as everyone else's, but
Yeah.
mine is Schrodinger, possessed by Anubis, rules the universe.
So I have to say that this was the first one that I saw from Adam when he tweaked it to the point where I saw it last tweaked, and this image told me that it was working. So I'll just say that.
So unedited, all the unedited ones are coming off Stable Diffusion. So we started with this, which is
These are all really funny.
I'm not sure what kind of cat Anubis propaganda posted. Something's going on there.
Wow.
I didn't end up using Stable Diffusion for the starter image. I actually used Mid Journey, which is was much better and actually didn't require a lot of editing at all. It kind of hit the brief pretty much straight on, and I've done only very little editing, so I ended up coming with this.
Ooh.
That's so cool.
You can see he looks obviously possessed with his eyes. There's some sort of like Egyptian collar going on here. I changed the collar here. The original image was cut off about here. In fact, you might be able to see the seam, which is a bit unfortunate. But so I've added.
I can barely tell.
Height.
It's great.
Now, when he says he's adding or anything, he's not like doing it outside of the functions of what
all within
this software can do. He's just prompting it to do additional things.
Yeah, to make the image larger. So because it's so big though, because Stable Diffusion works in a 512 by 512 dimension, and this had already been upscaled quite large. If I try and do it all in this size, my computer will have a heart attack and die. So when I'm trying to get this cat ear, there's some unedited prompts that I could show at another point in time, but it kept putting a cat's face here, and it just trying to get this ear. So the only real edit I did was make it a bit bigger, and then I tried to put the super soldiers down here. But do you think the AI would understand what a formation is? You know, like army and like this little grid. No, didn't want it. So
it's like demons rising from hell. It's really something.
Yeah. So I got to that point, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. We're good.
What do you think, Alan?
I love it. I think it's great. Hey, Adam, can we get copies of?
So I'm going to discuss that in a minute.
Yeah, I want wallpaper.
Okay.
I'll discuss that in a little bit here. Nicole Rodrigues-Galdo.
Before we continue, one more note from the audience. The panel is perfect, but you're a little too low still.
I'm low?
Yes.
So I'm
but
not.
But the panel's perfect.
So I need to raise myself now.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll wait for David to do that.
Thank you. Thank you, Sommer. All right. I think my orange is next to your orange on the timeline here. So sorry, everybody. This is last show of the year. This is how it goes.
There's a lot of us.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Nicole Rodrigues-Galdo. So Nicole, you have not seen this one yet, right?
No.
So this is the promotional one that I used on Twitter. If you've been on Twitter, you've already seen the final product.
Why told me not to go on Twitter.
Correct.
Yeah,
yes. Yes.
Cool. Okay.
I banned her from Twitter for the last 24 hours. So, all right.
Not happy. Okay, so mine was Rodney McKay surfing on surfboard with Atlantis on surface of ocean in background. So
what's the original input?
So the original input is this, which is.
I'm not gonna lie. I am impressed. He on the top left.
That's amazing.
Rodney is
on like
dude, Hewlett is ripped.
Hey, Rodney. Woo,
That's how I see Rodney.
Yeah.
I like the one on the lower left.
Mutated in the top right.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You've got more abs than Momoa.
Jeez.
It's like Eddie
Bottom right is
from
really
a
cool.
Warehouse 13. Is now an amputee. Surfing.
So I actually ended up using Mid Journey again as like the base for the images, and then really strongly, heavily asked it for not just Rodney McKay but David Hewlett as well, to try and get as close to his face as we could get, without the AI really, again, not understanding quite what Stargate is, what Atlantis is. So I've really had to try and craft the prompts in such a way that we get as close as possible. But I think of all the
I
ones
can't wait
nailed,
for Nicole's reaction.
This is probably the.
Oh my god! Everything I dreamed it would be. Oh my god!
This is the best thing ever.
City. Like there's another Atlantis flying around.
It's some kind of It is David
Wow.
Hewlett. It is.
It even
and
looks like the central tower has like the Stargate, like because you can see the window in the gate of the central tower.
Has David seen this?
no, I don't think he's been on Twitter for the past couple 3 days.
well,
So I was really hoping he would promote it. And he never logged. I could have called him, but I wasn't gonna push it. So he'll see it.
I feel like he should see this and then thank me and Adam. Wow, he looks fabulous as well.
He looks great. He's never looked better.
I really like the it sort of the main image was probably about this sort of big. So I've done a lot of out painting, but I really like it's added like some sort of obviously like
Some kind of ship. Yeah.
Yeah, that Earth's recently made. I did try and put like a little sneaky like lemon sticker underneath the surfboard, but it wasn't.
He
really
couldn't get it to
coming out
work.
that great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't coming out great, so I kind of scrapped that idea. But
They were always talking about surfing on Atlantis, so I was always like, man, you never got to see it.
Cool to see.
So
It's Adam. That's exceptionally cool.
it is.
Thank you. Yeah, this
love
one's
it so
been
much.
heavily edited. This one was really fun actually because it just was flowing nicely. It was just doing everything I asked.
You are welcome, Adam.
It was very fun to play with. It would do everything I asked. It wasn't being a pain in the ass. Like that golf one. Do you think the AI would understand what golf is or what a snake is?
Okay, so this is a point where I'd like to say, Adam and I have been talking, and we've got a few more to show. But if you want Adam to create one for you, put a prompt. Just put Adam at the beginning of it in the Stargate chat in the Stargate chat. Well, yes, in the YouTube chat, and just give your phrase. Adam will pick a few. And on January 7th, he and I are going to get together live and show off a few more and announce something else. I will say that. So if you're in the audience and you like what Adam has created and you'd like a new a Stargate image of your own, he will pick 2 or 3, maybe more. I'll leave it up to him. He'll pick at least 2 or 3 for January the 7th when we get back together to announce something, a contest, shall we say. But I will start letting you guys think about that now. For the rest of the chat, you can continue to insert that. Moderators, don't worry about that. Adam will go back through and reread at his leisure. So, okay. Well done. Are you still with us, Simone?
Yes.
What do you think?
I am so impressed. Like, even the wave in this is amazing. Like, every single thing is amazing. And, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yvie Cahill.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
My prompt. So mine was an active Stargate in downtown Vancouver in the art style of Vincent van Gogh, because obviously judging by my background.
Obviously.
Have you seen this, Yvie?
No, I haven't. He's been working on it in secret.
All right. So let's see what that looks like raw.
So raw again, purely through stable diffusion. It's not really nailing that at all.
Interesting.
It knew what you were trying to do, though.
Yeah.
It definitely picked up Vincent van Gogh.
Yeah, the problem I found is that it just wanted to do Starry Night again and again and again.
Yeah, that's true.
Starry Night.
But it's a cool Starry Night.
Yeah, so
It
the
is.
actual edited prompt was the only one I used with DALL-E 2 because it was the closest I could get to this prompt. So it's not active, but it is a Stargate-looking thing in a city of some description.
Let's see it.
As I could get.
Oh wow!
But
I actually love
it's
it.
really cool.
I do too.
It does
That
look like
is
his
awesome.
brush strokes. It looks like his brush strokes.
Yes.
Again,
Wow.
because of the size of the image, I sort of did a little editing down here, and I did a little bit of outpainting here. And that was about all.
Wow. Adam, you're gonna get a good dinner tomorrow night, and maybe something.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really
thought you'd
like
like that.
it.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Oh, it's cool.
You got sort of like these
the
peacock
small
patterns
space.
on the outer edge. It's really
Yeah.
neat.
It does have peacock patterns. Yeah, you're right.
I should probably mention as well,
Very
David, because I
awesome.
didn't mention to you this beforehand, but I actually did make a prop myself, which I put at the end. So I hope I
Oh, you did! You finally did. Okay, good.
Off the basis of Summer's prompt, actually, because it inspired me. So.
Okay, we went back and forth, and I couldn't get Adam to make one of his. He's like, I've got enough of the others, please, and thank you. So, all right, I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so all right, so we've got Yvie's Frederick. You still with us, buddy?
Yes, I'm still here.
You ready for yours?
Yeah. So my sentence was Rodney, Sam, and Eli playing chess while discussing the fabric of space-time.
I'm interested to see an image interpret the fabric of space-time.
That was my curiosity, yeah.
So again,
I want it to be
the
like
AI
black bed sheets.
Every time we reference ask for people, it seems to want to do it in photos.
They are frightening.
Yeah.
I like their eyes.
I'm not sure why children kept cropping up.
Yeah.
I don't quite understand what was going
It's like
on there.
Orlin, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah. But so I didn't use this. I did use it all in Stable Diffusion, so I didn't go to Mid-Journey for this one. And I mean, really, Frederick, only 2 people play chess, and the AI doesn't like doing lots of faces, so I stuck to 2 people.
Okay.
The two who I could get the closest look, which was Rodney and Samantha. So I hope I've nailed the brief.
Oh, I love
Wow.
it. Oh, I love it.
How
It almost looks like
elegant.
he's explaining chess to
She's
her.
gonna, and she,
Yeah.
and she's gonna
There was her face is a little not quite the original. In the original, she looked like she was like just fed up with his shit, like he was just like mansplaining to her.
So, like,
and she just
accurate.
looked like she was like rolling
that's
her
how it
eyes,
should
and I was
be.
like, that's great, but
Adam sworn twice now. Am I allowed to swear twice during this?
sorry.
It's not a competition, for the love of Pete.
Nicole to make it one.
Also, please don't look at the chessboard. They're definitely very accurate chessboard. It's definitely very.
They look like they're like melting. So
It's
that's
the fabric of
something.
space-time. It's melting.
Yeah, no, I'm impressed.
Yeah, see, that's definitely what I.
Yeah.
100%.
I didn't know if they were gonna be like playing on like in the background would be like a cosmic like scape of some sort. We could have interpreted it. You could have interpreted it that way, but it was cool.
Like a whiteboard with like math and stuff.
Mhm. This is terrific,
Yeah,
Adam.
Thank you. I will admit this was one of the last ones I worked on, so I didn't have as much time.
Yeah, but it looks
But I
like
feel
them
I could
in
spend-
principle. You know, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
I
If you're
could
giving it to a
spend
computer,
hours.
it's them.
Yeah, I could spend hours working on this stuff, like just doing the really finer details. Like the original image was like basically their face and like half a chessboard. So I've outpainted a whole bunch of this just to get a really nice wooden chessboard. By the way, I want this table, whatever this table is.
Yes, I do too. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, gave her a chair to sit in. So yeah,
She deserves it. She needs a rest from him.
She does.
Remington?
She's gonna clock him.
Right? Yeah, she's just a couple of moments away. Remington Phillips, SG1 props.
Yes, it was the mouth in front of the moon pulled by reindeer.
On theme.
I like it.
Festive
I love
theme.
it.
I like it.
yeah, it's completely unedited. I think we get reindeer.
It understood.
Sorry.
Not much else. But I think I nailed this brief pretty hard, I'll be honest.
We'll be the judge of that, Adam.
Yeah, I nailed it.
Wow.
You definitely
I
are.
got
That
the
looks
hat.
good.
Got the hat. The only thing I missed with the mount was like a little arm, and like I tried like grabber arm, jousting arm, like a whole bunch of things just to try and get the little claw, but
That is
that's
so cool.
about as good as I
That would
can
make
get,
a sweet T-shirt.
yeah. I was
Or-
really impressed
or
when
a
I got
holiday
that
card.
moon.
It's
Yeah, like a
beautiful.
Christmas card, you know? I mean, yeah, exactly. You're right. Like a holiday card.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Sonia. Well done.
Oh.
Nicole West is not here, but Remington, do you know what Nicole's prompt was?
It was something about.
Okay, I've got
Throwing her
it.
the cat.
Samantha Carter cuddling orange fluffy cat in a Christmas room.
Oh.
The
So
unedited
Schrödinger.
prompt is actually pretty good.
Schrodinger's cat.
Oh.
Yeah, top left, I could buy that as Sam.
Bottom right is kind of the old weir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Jessica Steen, yeah, very much so. I like the lamp, the Christmas lamp. That's kind of cool.
This is one of the ones I had a lot of fun with. It just, again, the AI just...
Yeah, he showed me several versions of this, and any number of which could have been workable.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Again, I ended up using a still of Amanda tapping from Stargate to sort of...
Oh, that one. That narrows it down.
Yeah. I don't want to, say exactly. Well, it's part of the questions, right? Which photo did Adam use as an image?
Right.
So I really enjoyed this one, I think. It's got the Stargate. It's got a cuddle cat. Not in a Christmas room, but we've got Christmas themes.
Yeah, I think it's got the hair down.
Yeah,
I think it looks like her hair.
It's about as close to Samantha Carter.
It's no one else. It's Amanda. Yeah.
Damn.
That's just crazy.
Beautiful.
Well done, Adam. Well done, Nicole West. Jenny Stiven. Jenny cannot be here. Send happy thoughts out to Jenny, please. Jenny Stiven's input was Teal'c as a detective investigating Stargate artifacts. Adam, what did that originally look like?
So originally, again, it seems to know who Teal'c is to a degree because the
I did it like a weird Billy D. Williams almost.
Yeah,
looks like Dr. Dre.
I see a little Lawrence Fishburne.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I eventually ended up with this though, which
wow.
It kind of looks like a hostage situation. Not only his hand off.
It's like a soap dish.
Let me leave, or I will blow this to smithereens.
But it's kind of got like Atlantis colors in the background as well.
Yeah, like he's on Atlantis.
Yeah.
In Firefly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well done. That is cool. All right, Adam, yours just moved to the end?
Yeah, I put mine at the end.
Okay, Linda, what's yours?
Mine was, and you said these were elements that gave you problems. Gray alien Thor with a Stargate on Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, I thought it was going to give me issue. Okay, so the unedited one is so weird. I need to prepare you for how not that prompt at all this is. There is no tacos. There is no Stargate. There's no alien. There's not I thought maybe Thor from the Marvel comics or something. There's just none of that. I have no idea why it's a car.
Thor's chariot.
That is awful. I'm so sorry.
Is it like drawing on your car inputs from prior? Does it know that you're the same author that submitted them?
Nope.
Then that makes I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it at all.
Unless there's a car, like a Swedish car brand out there that I'm unaware of.
Yeah.
It's like Thor's territory.
It's the new
Thor Thunder
Tuesdays. I can't work out why it got gray.
And that's about it. So you massaged this for how long and then turned into what?
You know what? This was Stable Diffusion. Midjourney absolutely nailed this. It required zero editing because I just went, that's it. That's the one.
Wow. On a first try.
First try. It's got it. Well, not quite first try, but eventually.
Pretty close. I want to eat that.
Me too. I'd eat that. Take out the avocado, eat the rest of it.
Take out the avocado.
You'll have to go to the restaurant. Tabs
Summer.
Yeah, but I mean the idea of it, is that is so cool, man.
That is amazing.
Well done. What do you think, Linda?
I love it. Make a square one for right there.
Exceptionally cool. All right, Sommer.
Yes, sir.
So yours would lead into Adam's ultimately. And yours was a last minute addition.
Yes, it was an Aurora Borealis Stargate in the Antarctic sky.
So the unedited stuff just got Antarctica. I don't know.
Hey, it knows what it wants.
I have no idea why I didn't even do Aurora Borealis. It's capable of doing it, but I don't know why.
Yeah, it just didn't want to.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened there, but again, this one went to Midjourney that just nailed this prompt. I think. Required a couple of re-rolls and a little bit of tweaking word-wise because I can't edit anything. Like I can't remove and redo things with Midjourney. So I just played with the wording. And a couple of other things, but yeah, that nailed that. I reckon.
That is so cool.
That is beautiful. I want that so bad. Oh, that's so cool.
It reminds me.
Put it on my wall.
Yeah, that reminds me a lot of 1899. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. It's good.
On my list, so I'm gonna do it.
I'm halfway through, so no spoilers.
Oh, it's great. Well done, Sommer. What do you think?
I love it. I absolutely adore it. That is beautiful. I want that framed and on my wall.
I have so many other generations of versions of that. Like I had lots of fun. You just hit re-roll and it would just spit out gold. I just kept going.
Wow.
So I had to land on something, and I just went.
Let's do this one. Yeah.
Because it had the pyramids and like.
Yeah, I love the pyramid.
Really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very cool, Adam. So you were inspired after all of this, like working in other people's playpens for prompts. you made one your own.
Yeah, I did a sneaky on you. Sorry, David.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, there was a certain style that I had found that I could get the AI to do. And after having done Sommer's Stargate, I did an image with her, with another generation that I'd done of hers that looked very Stargate-esque as well, and did what's called a paper cut art style. I'm not sure if anyone's fully aware of that, but I ended up with this that I thought.
Whoa! It looks like chevrons around the side. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Made out of like
awesome.
like construction paper.
Yeah.
Look at the depth. Look at the shadows.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The only thing I touched here was I added another, because something else was here, so I added another pyramid.
It looks almost like one of those 3D art boxes where you have the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Adam, this is really, really good.
Brilliant.
I know. I rolled that and just went, oh, that's amazing. And there were a couple of other really good ones. I showed Yvie some of the draft ones that I was doing, and they were all just really good. So
Stable Diffusion is out there, and use that for a lot of this content. What else did you use?
Midjourney.
Okay.
And DALL-E 2.
DALL-E 2 or DALL-E as well?
No, DALL-E. Yeah, it's the second generation. So
got it. DALL-E 2. Yeah. Cool. Wow, guys. Very well done. Adam, applause to you. Absolutely.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
I hope everyone enjoyed. I enjoyed making these. They were
really extraordinary, man. All right. Thank you so much for that. If you could close that out.
Yep.
And, oh, hey, trivia. All right. Simone, you ready to go?
You're up.
Like Remington was looking at something else. Remington's just bored out of his mind. All right. I'm here, sort of. All right, guys. You ready to go?
Yeah, so we know who we're asking first.
So your groups are going to be, you're going to be doing these, by the way, everyone, they're going in groups. Your groups are going to be Sonia and William, Allan and Nicole, Yvie and Frederick, Remington and Linda, and Adam and Sommer. All right?
Yes.
Sounds great.
What was that?
Adam's running back. Adam's got things.
Okay.
Sorry, I ordered this at 4:00 in the morning, and it only decided to show up now.
Like a pizza?
No, it's McDonald's.
McDonald's at 4 a.m. You have a 24-hour McDonald's down there? That ceased to exist in America after COVID. Okay, anyway. All right.
I'll be quiet.
You guys have the Asgard image that I sent you?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No.
So it's in the chat. Yeah, if you pull that up, and you can download that image. Oh, before we get to that, just before we get into trivia, I apologize. Who all saw the film Must Love Christmas?
I have not seen it yet.
I have not seen it.
Oh, I have it on my
I'm
list.
planning
to watch.
on watching it with my grandma, who I live with, after this.
So who is in that is we've got Simone Bailey,
Woohoo!
who is in this film. What was it like to make that, Simone?
Well, it was really interesting because, firstly, it was directed by Martin Wood, who
Yes.
had directed me in one of my Stargate episodes, so that was pretty awesome. But I will tell you this fun fact.
Should we watch the clip first and then do the fact?
No, I'll tell you first.
Okay.
This is kind of interesting. I did not know I was going to be acting that day. I got a text from the producers that morning saying, Simone, we need you to head to hair and makeup immediately for our show, Must Love Christmas. And I believed that the actress that they had hired was sick and could not perform. And so they emergency called me to act. And I had no idea what the lines were. I didn't know anything. And they handed me my sides, which is the script for the day. And it was just me and the lead actors all day. And I was like, okay. So they put me into hair and makeup, got me all dressed and ready. And basically I was running the lines with the actors right until we filmed. And so I just got the script.
So did you not know you were in the picture? Had you auditioned for it and they passed?
I did not audition for it. Luckily, the producers knew that I was an actor and I had worked with Martin before. And so they put me in as an emergency substitute. And it was a real early Christmas gift. And we filmed it in July.
This past year?
It was sweltering hot in Vancouver, Canada at the time. And we were, playing it as Christmas. So there you go. There's the setup for the clip.
Let's check it out. So that's taken right out of Must Love Christmas by CBS. Well done, Simone. William, you saw the movie?
Yeah, after you sent us the link, I was able to pull it up.
What'd you think?
It was a fun Christmas movie. It was great to see a lot of familiar faces, including yours, Simone. It was great to see you acting, and yeah, fun for the season.
I love Martin's directing. Some of those shots. There's a drone shot flying backwards with the sunset and the snow and the car below. I think it's done in camera. I don't know how he did it. Martin was genius.
I'm guessing drones are the new rage.
Absolutely. Simone, what did you? Congratulations on the movie. What do you think of this AI artwork that we just showed off earlier? Because there is an argument being made, and I apologize for the delay in the trivia, folks. We'll get to that in just a moment here. There is an argument being made that it's like usurping regular art. What do you think?
I don't know. I think yes. I tip my hat to real artists, obviously. But I also think that it's an interesting way to unlock a lot of things that maybe we wouldn't have conceptualized or envisioned. And even from looking at those incredible images, I could even think of like stories, even my image, right? That of Kal-El in the fire, with the fireplace and all that.
And the snake, yeah.
I couldn't even conceptualize that. That's really impressive.
So it's opened creative doors for you. You're arguing, yeah.
I think it's really interesting.
I remember when Photoshop came out, and it was like, well, this is ridiculous. It's gonna make people artists who shouldn't be artists, and now it's a tool that's regularly used.
Look at all the editing that Adam has to do to make it work.
Yeah, Adam's a different kind of artist.
Yeah, he's like you go, Adam.
I was going to say that the artist's problem is that you can reference artists. You can say, I want, Vincent van Gogh. And while the man's obviously been dead for a while, you can reference current alive artists, and they're getting upset that they think their art is being stolen. What it's doing is what it's really doing is using that as inspiration. So,
which every human does. No artist is in a vacuum all their own.
Well, exactly.
Exactly.
It's all it's doing is it's going, okay, well, that person does, their lights and their darks, and they use these kind of colors, and it's usually a fantasy artwork or something along those lines. They're obviously understandably upset that they feel like their income's being taken from them.
Yeah, but that's why you get art movements. I mean, you'd have people artists doing the same thing anyway.
Yeah. So they're understandably upset. And we've done this at like the height of their upsettedness. Really, at the moment.
That's what I was like thinking about as well. It's all over Twitter at the moment.
Yeah, and we won't go into great detail about it. All I'll say is that the ones who want to still remain artists are looking at this as a tool, because that's what it is. Because if you can do something that'll get you 50, 70% of the way there of what you want to do, and then you go and make, because if you go and look back at my images, you can see seams, you can see little minute details that are wrong. That's where the human element comes in, and you would go and fix those details. But like I'm searching for an AI in my own line of work that will do 50% of my job for me. So
if the tool exists, why not use it to encourage you to up your game and continue to improve on your art?
Yeah.
That's how I view it.
Interesting. All right.
Can I add one thing?
Mm-hmm.
So you know how there was this recent wave of people doing Lensa app, which is basically like you put your photo and then it computer generates yourself into like these beautiful images. My acting union actually sent us all an email just saying be very, very careful with those apps, because in the fine print, when you give them your image actor, the fine print is you've now given them access to that image. And so to protect your own identity, and I'm sure people out there might want to protect their own identity as well, that you should be careful with things like that. And I was like, oh, that's
a good way to look at it.
Simone Bailey has reminded us not to just go down and accept.
Don't just click accept.
Don't just click yes.
Don't click.
Read the thing. Yeah.
That's good, Simone. I appreciate it. All right, so we're going to get into Stargate trivia at this time. There are going to be what if you can't. Once we give out a question, you can't. The next person can't guess it if you guess wrong. We'll give out the answer and we'll move on. There's 36 of these things, so we're gonna be pretty quick. So there's no steals. So does that make sense to everyone?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so before we get started, we're going to do a Price is Right theme in order to divide everyone up like we did last time. And so we're going to, I sent you all a link to this. You can still see it in the chat. We're going to guess the price of the sale of the Asgard puppet from the PropWorks auction in September of 2010. Lot 590 from Stargate Auction 1, fully articulating animatronic Asgard puppet portraying Thor and numerous other Asgard throughout the most recent years of SG-1 and the Atlanta Season 5 two-parter First Contact and the Lost Tribe. This was the final version of the puppet to be created by the special effects team. He still features props applied to his body for the two-parter in Atlantis for Season 5. The lot estimated price was $8,000 to $10,000. Sonia and William, will you please give me what you think is your estimate for what the sale price of the puppet was?
Sonia, yeah, go ahead.
I'm thinking around 15. What are you thinking?
I was going to say close to 30 or something like that.
Ooh.
It's been a hot item. That auction was insane.
Wow.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
How about 28,999?
I love it.
So 21,000.
No, 28.
28,999.
28,999?
That's correct. 28,999.
Okay. All right. That's just going to make it interesting to count for me. Allan and Nicole Rodrigues-Galdo.
I have some lucky numbers, Allan, but do you want to go first? Do you want to try and give me a good thing?
I'm thinking my price is based on running Stargate charity.
I was going to say, you should know.
The most expensive thing we ever sold was a crystal skull, and it went for 10,000.
Okay, so this would be a lot.
So I'm actually thinking it's not going to be too much more than that. My thought is 12. 12,000.
Really? I was going to
Yeah.
go 69,000 because I'm immature.
Oh.
However,
69 for 20.
you raise a good point. You raise a good point, Alan. However, what if you're just an idiot? So I
Oh, come on.
We will find out soon enough.
Okay. Let's go for a healthy. One. So you said you want 12,000, right? Like that's where you're
12,
kind of
yeah.
aiming. Okay.
Yep.
I like the number 3. So should we go for 13,000 as a
Let's do it.
close to what I like and you like? Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
13.
Sweet. All right. They're very, very good. So, okay. 13,000. And Yvie and Frederick, what are your thoughts?
What do you think, Yvie?
Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe like around the $15,000 mark.
I was thinking,
Don't
yeah,
copy
thinking
us.
around that thing too, like 14, 15.
Yeah.
That's what a puppet.
Let's split the
probably
difference.
be
We'll go
worth.
like 14 and a half.
I like
14,500?
Yeah.
We should have went last, Nick, I think.
Yeah, we should have analysed all their answers.
Well, I mean, Alan, you've participated in how many auctions? You should have a leg up. So, all right.
Alan's my leg
Remington and Linda.
Oh, I think it would have went for a lot. So I'm like wanting to go high, like 20,000 at least. What are you thinking, Remington?
Let's say the prop master. What you
You
got?
know, I'm gonna throw 7,400 out there. 7,400.
So you're going to lowball it?
Yeah.
What do you think, Linda?
Ooh, huh. I don't know. I mean, I know that at the time I never found out that the auctions were happening, so it is possible they went low. But Thor, I
Right.
want to go high.
So you guys should split the difference?
Yeah. You want to say like 16? Or you want low?
Oh, he's unsure. He's unsure.
He's like $1.
I could go
Sure,
for
we can.
900.
I'm more comfortable putting it around the 7 or 8 mark, but we can edge it up if you'd like.
No, let's go low. We'll be different. 7.5.
That's not a bad thought process. Would be to be
That's
different.
safe.
Okay. So, all right. 7,500. All right. Adam and Sommer.
I was thinking at first like 15,000, but maybe it could go up even to like 20. But I don't know. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I was probably thinking somewhere between 11 and 18,000, maybe.
You want to go
11 and 18 between the two.
Like
Quite a
somewhere
big
in that
stretch.
range. Yeah, so I'm.
We'll all go for the same range, guys. We'll just all be wrong.
Let's try 18 then. You want to try that?
Yeah, let me just do the maths on that.
Carry the 4.
Yeah, let's do 17 and a half.
17,500.
Okay, I like it. That works.
All right. Okay.
We lose Alan, I won't judge you.
You won't judge.
Yes, I won't be,
All right.
be really harsh.
The realized price for the Asgard puppet was $15,000.
Okay.
William, that's what I said.
Who's the closest?
I said I apologize in advance.
Frederick and
Said
Yvie,
that.
right?
I apologize in advance.
So the closest was Yvie and Frederick.
You.
Yeah, there you go.
Who was second closest?
The second
Yeah, I wasn't that
closest
far off, mate.
was Allan and Nicole Rodrigues-Galdo. Yvie and Frederick guessed 14,500. Nicole and Allan Rodrigues-Galdo guessed 13,000.
You like saying my full name a lot, David. I like it.
Well, because Nicole West was going to join us. Adam and Sommer guessed 17,500.
I'll take third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third place is
Price is Right rules. If you go over, you lose.
Let me see here. Remington and Linda guessed 7,500. So Linda was right on the money, I think, pretty much.
She was, yeah.
And Sonia and William went for 28,999. All right, so
Count neutrons for a living, not dollars. Leave me alone.
so the order of play is going to be Sonia and William, Allan and Nicole, Yvie and Frederick, Remington and Linda, and Adam and Sommer.
It's good, Alan. We've gone second, so the pressure's kind of slightly off.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
All right,
Don't
gang.
wanna be first, don't want to be last.
Yeah.
And thank you everyone who has submitted all these why questions. I love it. All right, here we go. And thank you once again for Simone Bailey for lending us your trivia, your time for trivia.
Yes,
All right, Yvie and Frederick, number one.
Yes.
Each of these questions are 2 points. If we ever do a bonus, they are worth 1 point. That is the plan.
Okay.
And I've got the chart here to maintain it. So Yvie and Frederick, Simone, give them number
All right,
one.
question number 1.
All right.
Prior to the episode Scorched Earth, why did the Gadmir terraformer ship skip one planet which would have been suitable for itself?
Because it was inhabited.
More information?
By already the I don't remember their name, but the same race that are on the other planet that they're actually terraforming at that moment.
Oh,
And work with your partner as well. Don't just spit out the answer. Work with your partner as well. So
Yeah, I'm trying. Yvie, do you remember the race name? I don't remember.
No,
the ones
I
that have like the eyes, like the special eyes, and they have like environment.
Yeah, the yellow eyes.
Yeah, they did have yellow eyes, didn't they? And
Simone, what's the answer?
sensitive skin or something.
That planet was already populated with a sentient species.
The Incarans.
Ah, the
Incarans,
that's right.
Very good, guys. Give you 2 points.
Nice.
Alan and
I just wanna
Nicole.
apologize. We are really good fans and usually know 99% of the things. If I fudge it up.
All right.
SG1 based, I'm fine.
All right. Alan and Nicole. Next question is to you.
All right, question number 2. What is the reason behind why the Ori demand worship from followers?
Okay, well, this is I mean, there's an easy answer, but you know, Alan, how would you state it?
I would state it as the Ori get their power from the number of followers. The more followers they have, the more powerful they become.
They become stronger the more people follow them, and they're just eternally greedy. Do I have to phrase it differently, or is that
Simone, the answer?
I think that's great. I wouldn't overthink it. There is an energy transference from worshippers to the beings they worship.
Excellent.
Very well done. 2
High five
points.
across the continents.
All right. Adam and Sommer.
Question number 3. In Redemption Part 1 and 2, why is the wormhole able to stay open for longer than 38 minutes?
Great episode.
There's a couple of episodes I can think of, but I don't know if they're Redemption. Because there's the one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I can think.
Are
of
we allowed to specify
scenarios.
season?
No, I know which one it is. It's the Anubis one, isn't it? It's the Anubis one because I think that goes over 2.
I'm not helping.
Don't help.
Nicole,
go on mute.
If that's the one, then
that one.
if that's the one, then Anubis, lock
He's
the
fine.
gate somehow.
He's firing like a particle laser or something
Right.
into the Stargate, and then Teal
Yeah.
and his son have to go and shut it off. I'm pretty sure it's that
Yeah.
episode because I remember that one being.
If
Simone,
it's that
what's-
episode, then yes.
What's the answer, Simone?
The answer is Anubis's ancient superweapon was maintaining the wormhole.
Good job, Adam. Good job, my
That's
dears.
funny.
I'm so proud of you right now.
2 points. Remington and Linda.
In the episode The Broca Divide, why, according to Janet Fraser, were people from the land of light ending up in the land of the dark?
According to Janet Fraser.
It was the histamines. The what kept Daniel and herself from catching it right away was the fact that Daniel was taking antihistamines and she was too for allergies. So they held out longer than everybody, but Daniel's antihistamines ran out when he went back to the planet and got captured. So it was histamines that were making them.
Remington?
Perfect. Sounds perfect to
Correct.
me. Absolutely.
An organism in their bodies feeds on histamine. People in the land of light have very little histamine for the organism to feed on. Nice work.
So proud of
Very
us,
well
guys.
done.
Good job.
Oh, good.
We're
All
doing
right.
great.
Sonia and William.
Why do Jack O'Neill and Kanan return to Ball's compound in Abyss?
Sonia, what do you think?
Is Abyss the one with the? That's Kanan is that girl, right?
No, Kanan was the Tok'ra that possessed Jack to save him after his incident in Frozen.
Yeah, he because he had the Tok'ra in him that like, right?
I believe
it was like it was affected like by his.
Kanan fell in love with a slave of Baal.
And it was like you never leave.
And he
you
went
never
to
leave
go,
a man
to go
behind.
and get her. And Kanan was influenced by O'Neill's. What you're saying, O'Neill's penchant to never leave anyone behind.
Yeah.
Purpose, they went to rescue a woman.
That was the episode where Daniel came back, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Sonia? I mean, not Sonia. Sommer? God darn it. Simone! All my S's for Pete's. I'm sorry, guys.
What's so funny is the top name that I get mistaken for is always Sonia.
Interesting.
For some reason, it's like, I don't know
Sorry.
why. Anyway, ding, 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 you are correct. He had fallen in love with Ball's slave. Does anyone know her name? Team?
Anyone?
I do not
Been
remember.
too long.
Oh, I don't remember.
I'll give you a bonus if anyone can remember it. I'll give your team a bonus.
I remember
Give us
she
a
had
letter?
pixie haircut.
Nope. Well, it's the one we've been dealing with. It's Shaylin.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shaylin. Okay. 2 points. Everyone's got 2 points. Well done.
Good job, team.
Excellent. Well done.
Good done, everyone. No one is leaning ahead. All right.
Specific enough, but gives us leeway to
This
find the answer.
I think the why questions shake it up because it's a broader. You can. It's not a specific thing that you have to answer. You can work your way into the answer.
Situational.
Yeah. It's Yep.
I appreciate it.
Yvie and I'm glad you do. Yvie and Frederick.
Yes.
In Childhood's End, what was discovered as the reason why the inhabitants of M7G677 killed themselves before turning 25?
Can we specify which show it is?
Yeah,
Atlantis.
It's Atlantis.
So before you guys answer, I randomized the question using a randomizer. So they were originally SG1 Atlantis Universe, and now we got a lump of SG1, so it's the randomizer's fault, not mine.
Okay.
So, do you remember that episode, Yvie?
No, I don't actually.
Okay, it's the episode where they have kids living in trees, and they're all below 25 because there's a reason why they kill themselves. And
Okay.
yeah, it's season 1 Atlantis, early on, I think 4th or 5th episode.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh God. No, I'm blanking on this. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, all I remember is that they had to keep the population low because of the electromagnetic shield that was basically shrinking and shrinking and shrinking without even them knowing it.
Isn't
That's
that
all
an
I
SG1
remember.
episode?
I've watched this episode.
Isn't that an
20
SG1
years ago.
episode?
Not with the Wraith.
It's Atlantis, but it may look like
Similar.
an SG1 episode.
There's one similar.
Yeah.
The dome,
You are
the
correct.
dome is similar.
Save them, Simone. Save them.
You're correct. To prevent the population from growing so large that they would leave the confines of a ZPM power shield.
Oh wow. Okay, so it is very similar to the
electromagnetic
SG1 episode.
Field powered by a ZPM.
Yeah.
Isn't it like revisions in season 7?
Yeah, revisions.
Is the similar
Right.
one?
Yeah, in that
Yeah.
case, the shield was shrinking.
Right.
Yeah, so they were all having to go off themselves in order to
And they would
save.
forget they would wipe their memory and
Right.
Yeah,
the
if that's
That's
an answer
revisions.
coming up, we're gonna have a good
No.
time because we all remember.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Good job, Frederick.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Yeah, good job remembering, Fred.
So, okay, 4 points. Alrighty, Allan and Nicole.
Why
Dream
did,
team.
Say again, Simone?
why did the whales travel to Atlantis in Echoes?
Oh, I love this episode. I love the whales. McKay and the whales. Go, Alan.
No, I'm glad you. Oh, wait there.
I may know this one.
It's the one where Taylor's seeing the ghosts on Atlantis because they're warning her about the incoming solar flare, and McKay's watching the whales.
Noise.
Yeah, so McKay's watching the whales because the puddle jumper, when he was sinking, that whale made friends with him.
Oh, right.
So the whale came, and all the other ones came.
Yeah, so that's the one where he gets sunk in the puddle jumper.
No. That's one that it continues on from that point in terms of.
That's when he meets the whales.
Right. So I'm not familiar with that episode. I'm only familiar with the one where McKay's stuck and he talks to Sam, doesn't he?
That's fine. I will take the lead on this one, which is the whales know that it's all heating up and the solar flare's going to hit, so they start taking cover under Atlantis in order to make sure they don't all die and boil alive. I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
The answer is to warn of an impending solar flare. Excellent work.
Wow.
You rock, Nick.
Job.
Thank you. It's a great episode. I love
Episode
whales.
was scary.
It was.
Yeah, the ghosts really creeped me out. I was like, what's going
They're
on?
burned. Adam and Sommer.
Why did Simeon murder Gin?
Who?
William should have gotten this question.
Stargate Universe.
I don't know why you'd say that.
Okay, all right. Why
I am not a universe person, so I hope you know.
Adam, we didn't
up to you,
watch it on the plane.
No. Yeah. Just everyone shut up. Let me think.
Sommer, I hope you know that it's 40 episodes long, and you're regularly invited to do these every 6 months. So could you please work it into your schedule to watch these 40 episodes?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
I mean, I've seen it, but I don't rewatch it like the others. You know what I mean? So.
Please do.
Adam, I believe in you. You can find it in your universe-loving brain.
So
Right.
Gin was the girl who was interested in Eli, and I think Simeon believed that she was because they were part of the same mob, and he thought she was revealing secrets about their group whose name I can't think of off the top of my head right now.
I remember her being killed.
Did it?
Yep.
Lucian
I
Alliance.
think he killed her because and at that time it wasn't actually Gin in her own body. It was the other professor from memory.
Simone.
Bonus points for that.
That is correct for betraying the Lucian Alliance.
Good job, Adam.
Adam,
Good job.
the universe one.
Good job.
Remington and Linda.
So proud.
As soon as he said universe, I was like, yes. Those names, I was like, oh no, I'm sorry, Sommer, I'm gonna.
No, go for it. Yeah.
All right. Why did a Wraith Hive claim to enter into an agreement with Atlantis in Allies?
Remington, do you remember this one?
I'm struggling here.
I'll be right back, guys. Keep talking.
Yeah. Allies. Okay. Was this one of the ones where Taylor was being a Wraith Queen or no? Do you remember?
Yeah, the name. I'm just. I can't place the name. Allies. I'm thinking it could be that one, or it could be where they had crafted the genetic virus.
Oh. Do we want to go with the genetic virus?
Guys, how do I sound now?
Great.
Fine.
I sound okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do I sound any different?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, not really.
Not to us.
Okay.
Okay. My thoughts are either Remington's right and it's the genetic virus situation, or it's the bit where Taylor's tricking them. Let's go with the virus. I think you're probably more on track. Can you describe it better?
Don't Google it.
If I were Googling it, I'd have the answer.
Simone, what do you think based on the answer there?
This one is tricky, but I will say they wanted Dr. Beckett's Wraith retrovirus.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Wasn't
So it
Allies
is
the
the
one with
virus
Michael
thing.
and his wraith ship, his hive?
Is it, or
Is
is
that
it the one
Allies?
with
That's that one.
Christopher
That's
Heyerdahl?
Allies.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think? You think they got it?
I think we only got it like
Yes.
half right.
I don't want to be mean, but I'm going to say at least half the points.
I'll give you a point. All right. Sonia and William.
Why did Daniel Jackson reason in the episode Point of View that it was important to help the alternate Sam Carter and Charles Kowalski?
It's a very specific, like...
I watched it like 2 days ago, and even I'm like, what?
I just finished a rewatch of the first half of SG1.
I mean,
why?
Yeah, this will be a hard one.
What was the question again? Sorry.
Why did Daniel Jackson reason in the episode Point of View that it was important to help the alternate Sam Carter and Charles Kowalski?
I mean, my initial answer, William, tell me if you agree, is because we would want them to help us if we needed their help. But like,
yeah, I mean, or just more generically, I was even thinking, I can hear him making some speech about, and save a whole planet and oh, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna go with. His experience in an alternate universe and what they did for him in There Before the Grace of God. And so he's arguing that they should do the same thing because he once needed help in another universe. That'd be my guess.
Sonia, what's the answer? I'm sorry, guys. Simone, what's the answer?
Next time I'm gonna wear a sticker saying, "Hello, my name is Simone."
But you are already. There's a sticker next to you.
The answer we have here is an alternate reality gave up its last hope to help us in our time of need. In the grand scheme of things, they owe it to help another reality.
That's the line. In the grand scheme of things,
for you guys.
Is used in both episodes. You're right. Good work, William.
You both on the right track, but William nailed it in the end.
Yes.
So that was
Yvie
great.
and Frederick.
Why did the Stargate skip from the SGC to the Antarctic Gate in Solitudes?
Favorite episode of the whole franchise.
Good.
I already know the answer. I just want to know if Yvie remembers. I know you're.
It's
kind of
Sam and Jack cuddling, so Yvie loves this episode.
Right?
Yeah, totally.
MacGyver reference.
Well, I know. Oh God. I can't think of. I'm having trouble phrasing it.
And I'm
Pass
the
some
one
words
who
out.
speaks English as my native language.
That's true. I have no excuse.
Fred with the minor roast, love that.
You probably need to.
You're not gonna try for it?
No, I honestly I can't think of how to phrase it.
Okay.
So
okay, Frederick, go ahead.
Yeah.
Basically, the Stargate has a surge of energy on the starting side, I would say, and the end gate just jumped from one gate to the other one.
Why?
Which was this case from the SGC gate to the Antarctica gate, from the surge of power from the weapon of basically the civilization that we never knew about on the other planet.
Are you sure? Civilization we never knew about?
It's Solitudes, yeah.
So, Simone, what's the answer?
Staff weapons fire force the wormhole to jump to the next nearest gate in the system like a lightning strike.
Staff weapons.
Yes, it was a planet we didn't know really
weapons,
well,
right.
but there were definitely.
I'll give you 1 point.
That's right.
Because it was a surge.
God, I love your
you couldn't
lightning
identify
strike.
what it was.
Yeah, so if it
Well,
was
I said
staff weapons,
but I don't think
if
it
it
was
was staff weapons, why didn't it happen in almost like every episode they visited the Ghoul?
Well, it was specifically
Stargate is
staff weapon
selective.
fire. Yeah.
Because they were in the wormhole when it hit, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It was specifically staff weapon fire in this
The
particular
amount of times I've
case.
been in a wormhole when things have gone wrong on one side and different things happen every time is great.
We've seen staff weapons hit the Stargate before, but for instance, in the other guys, it's one shot. Whereas in this case, you can surmise that it was getting shot repeatedly.
Yeah,
Right.
you could also
Right.
argue that it was early in the season, right? And they'd only just recently
Early
made
in the
their
show.
own dialing device, right? So they will have
Yeah.
learned from that and had their computers compensate in the future.
That's true too. Or just tell their enemies, please don't shoot at the Stargate while we're fleeing from you. So as to redirect the
Chill
Stargate that we
out.
don't intend to go to. Yeah.
We've already fled.
All
Stop
right.
shooting.
Us, not the game.
Okay. Okay. So that was Yvie and Frederick, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Allan and Nicole.
Dream team. Saying it every time.
Why did we eventually learn Colonel Telford betrayed Icarus base to the Lucian Alliance?
Oh God, I've got to get specific, don't I? Can you repeat it again, Simone, just for my brain to work?
Why did we eventually learn Colonel Telford betrayed Icarus base to the Lucian Alliance?
Thank you. Why? How? Why?
Don't
Okay.
overthink it, Nicole. Come on.
Yeah. So, Allan, do you know the answer?
No, I don't. This is all
Okay.
on you, Nick. Sorry.
Okay. I rewatched it with Adam recently in Canada. So Telford. So it's why. So Telford was being big sus, and Colonel Young was being like, "This man is sus. He's sleeping with my wife." And then you find out that he's been like brainwashed by the Lucian Alliance using dirty tactics, and he has been selling out the SGC and the Icarus project to the Lucian Alliance, which is how they get on board.
Simone?
David, don't need to.
Simply put, he was a victim of mind control. That is correct.
Well done, Nick. You rock.
Well
Thank you.
done. All right.
Thank you, Adam, for making us watch Universe in Canada. Appreciate it.
Adam and Sommer.
It's all right.
In Ripple Effect, why does evil SG-1 hijack the Odyssey?
Evil SG-1?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's
because
the shorthand.
yeah, because the Comtria guy created.
Oh, evil. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So yes, so they took the ship, and I remember that they fought over the ship. They put them in the brig, and they had to try to escape to take back over the ship, but I can't remember the narrowed down reason. I think
the evil SG-1 team did put our SG-1 team in hack on the ship, but why were they wanting the Odyssey?
It might be for their survival. I think maybe the battery, I know at one point they were having battery issues or continuation issues. So they needed a certain thing to make so they wouldn't run down. And I think one of them was injured or something.
Simone, what's the answer, please?
They need the Atlantis ZPM to power their Antarctic weapon.
Yeah, Sommer, you're combining two episodes there.
I am.
I'll give you 1 point. They needed.
Okay.
They were needing something. So I'll give you 1 point for that.
Okay.
David, I got to call you out on something here. You mentioned them being put in the Brigand Odyssey. They were still on Prometheus.
Oh, they were on Prometheus.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was season 9 still, wasn't it?
They were in the Prometheus. Are you sure?
No, Prometheus was already blown up by that point.
99% sure it's Prometheus.
You're thinking
Prometheus already blew up by that point.
You're thinking of The Road Not Taken.
I'm not saying about Ripple Effect.
Prometheus.
Wasn't Ripple Effect the multiple SG teams?
Yeah,
it had lots of them.
In The Road Not Taken, Sam went to an alternate reality where Prometheus still existed.
Yeah.
That's me.
I'm pretty sure it's Odyssey.
We're all gonna watch this episode later.
I'm reading the
I'm pretty sure it's Odyssey.
It's Prometheus, but okay.
I get the two mixed up, so I don't remember.
We're in our reality. They're arriving to ours, and in ours, Prometheus is gone.
Right.
Ripple Effect was Prometheus.
William's going to hold on to that. I'm going to go watch the episode afterwards and see which one he is right.
Remington and Linda.
Yeah.
Why does Anubis travel to Abydos in full circle?
Oh, he's looking for the Eye of Ra? Is that he was collecting all of the eyes to power his big honkin' ship weapon, and he needed the Eye of Ra for his collection? Yeah.
I like the way you described it.
That
Big
is
honkin' ship weapon.
He needs the Eye of Ra to complete the set of eyes to power his super weapon. Yes.
Nice.
Well
Big
done.
honkin' space
Word
gun.
for word.
Perfect.
Sonia and William with a pen in his mouth.
Why did Jack O'Neill kidnap Marin in Learning Curve?
You know this?
Which one was Learning Curve?
Learning Curve is the episode where Erase implants their youth with nanites to allow them to learn.
Oh, yeah. Because he wanted the kid to have like a real childhood and experience what it was like to be a child. And
O'Neill did not want Marin to undergo the process to have her nanites removed, which would basically turn her into a not a vegetable, but basically a proto-infant.
Yeah, we didn't know.
like a.
Yeah.
Simone?
To prevent her from going through a procedure which would take away her personality and memories.
What is the procedure called? I'll give a bonus point to the team who can.
The ovarium.
Who said
I was
that?
going to say that, the Avarium. Who said that? Was that Alan?
Alan
Yes, Alan.
Alan
We both
said
remembered.
that?
I love you, my
Yeah,
boo.
Alan
Right.
got before I did.
Oh, man.
Alan said it first. Okay.
I was said it right after.
Yvie and Frederick, 5 points. Nicole
Yes.
and Allan, 7 points. Adam and Sommer, 5 points. Remington and Linda, 5 points. Sonia and William, 4 points.
Hey, Alan. High
Yep.
five across
Four?
the ocean, my dude.
Wait. Sonia and William have. Wait, they
6.
have 6 points. I'm sorry, guys. Got it. All right. So, apologies to you. Okay.
Still winning. That's what's important.
All right. Yvie and Frederick.
Yes.
The question is, why does Nicholas Rush conceal his discovery of the bridge to the Destiny crew?
The Destineers.
Ooh.
I would have partially watched this episode in Canada.
Oh.
And only partially.
Only partially.
Awakening.
Psst, maybe you should have watched it with us when we were watching it in Canada.
Yeah, like I said, I partially watched
This was
it in
an episode you probably watched on the plane with Adam.
And I literally watched this episode 2 weeks ago. So
Oh, did you? So it's nice and fresh.
yes.
Well, that makes one of us. God. I'm just trying to think why he was being so sneaky.
He says it. I think.
I meant it's. I meant,
his imaginary wife.
yeah, I mean, it's just a big power struggle, really, isn't it?
Basically, because he didn't trust anyone.
He did definitely have trust issues.
Yeah, trust issues. but
so-
also,
Yeah.
he wanted to learn everything about the Destiny before anybody could touch any buttons.
Right.
He could fix everybody's mistakes because he didn't trust anyone to actually know what they're freaking doing.
Simone?
Yeah.
Simply put, he wishes to maintain control of the ship.
This is
All
one of the
right.
ones that had me like
Right.
sobbing because
That
it's a series of
have
episodes.
both definitions. So yeah, okay.
No, you got it.
You got it.
I was on the plane with my face mask on watching this episode, and I was literally like, because it was like there were really sad ones, and I had to stop Universe after that because I was too upset.
He said he didn't trust most people to have the level of commitment necessary to see Destiny's mission through.
Yeah,
Exactly.
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, William, look at you.
Allan and Nicole.
Let's go.
In common
I'm gonna mess one
descent,
up.
why did many of the inhabitants of Novus react so poorly to Nicholas Rush?
Oh, wasn't he like their version of like the devil or something? He was totally against all of the like beliefs that everyone else kind of had. He was like remembered as I don't want to say Satan and the devil, but like basically like Judas. Let's go with Judas. He was Novus Judas to a degree. David, do you need me to elaborate any further for the 2 points?
Allan, I would like Allan to participate in the trivia.
Oh, I'm throwing this one right over to Nick. She's the expert on universe.
Hey, I might not be. Do you have anything else you want to pitch in, Alan?
I have nothing at all. I
Okay.
don't recall watching.
I
that
didn't think you
episode.
did, which is why I took it.
No.
Simone?
They believed he's a demon who rips souls from human bodies and takes them to hell, where they suffer for all.
So I was right, the devil. I just didn't want to be so cruel. Yeah.
2 points. All right.
Nice, Nick.
Adam
Great
and Sommer.
Why did Apophis request asylum with Stargate Command in Serpent Song?
He did, and it wasn't Apophis. Asylum.
Was it Apophis? I thought it
Apophis,
was
it?
the guy who
Camulus. I thought it was
yeah, I
Camulus.
thought it was that killed Tilt's father, right?
Apophis, Serpent's Song.
Oh, wait. Oh, Serpent Song. That's when he was dying. Or that's when they
Oh, Apophis, not Anubis. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
he requested asylum because he was being chased by Sokar.
Right.
And was
Simone?
going to be killed and tortured.
Yep. That's it.
The answer is so Earth would be destroyed along with him. He knew Sokar would attack Stargate Command in an attempt to get him back.
Yep.
Well
Oh,
done.
good job.
Yay.
Nice.
Remington and Linda. Linda, give Remington a shot.
Okay.
Why was Michael given the last name Kenmore?
That was,
I know this one.
That's a good one, though.
That's really good.
It is.
Remington?
Colonel Shepard. Colonel Shepard had chosen the name.
The first name, but the last name.
It's a brand
Last name Kenmore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a brand of dishwasher, but does that have anything to do with it?
I thought it was someone that Shepard knew, but maybe that was the first name.
Team, is that your
Do you
final
have any
answer?
ideas?
I don't know. I don't remember why he gave him the last name. I mean, he got cute with the first names and
Yes.
named all really disarming things that nobody could possibly be afraid of.
He
But-
knew from the office of Dr. Beckett. That's all I remember.
Yes, but Simone, what's the answer?
Very close. Dr. Beckett's Scottish calendar.
Calendar.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Showed
yeah,
the
calendar.
picture of Kenmore, and if anyone can remember the month and year.
I'll give a bonus point to anyone who can remember the month and
Oh,
year.
wow.
No way.
August?
Yeah.
I don't remember the year. Could it be
Close.
August?
Close.
April 2003.
Nope.
what is it, Simone?
July
2004?
2005.
Oh.
Oh, close.
All right. Sonia and William.
Yes.
In Meridian, why does Jack O'Neill give as the reason Earth wants Kelowna's Nequadria?
Just watched
I-
it 2 weeks ago.
Which one? I'm sorry, I'm really bad with the
Meridian.
episode
So
name.
I
Which
know,
one?
I know.
It's Meridian.
Ranston and Jonas, they want it for defense shielding. He specifically says that.
I mean,
Like,
okay.
and for the record, he's arguing with Jonas about the whole nature of, because they're going to use it to make up, they're making their Nequadria bomb. He says, and for the
Is that
record,
the one where he
want-
meets Jonas?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's talking about,
Okay,
like,
okay.
he talks about talking weapons of mass destruction, and trust me, it will only be effective if you use it once. But he says, and for the record, Carter thinks it could be used for better defense shielding. Like, she thinks
Okay.
that's,
Yeah.
so final
That's
answer.
it.
Excellent answer.
William.
Help us
Yay.
construct
Nice.
defense shields.
Amazing.
All right.
Thanks for being on my team, William.
All right, Yvie and Frederick. And Simone,
Yes.
what's the number?
We're
Right now,
on question
the
number
quiz number?
21.
21.
All right.
All
Why
right.
did Rodney serve tea to Taylor in Dow of Rodney?
Yvie and Frederick.
I remember, but I don't remember exactly all the details.
Well, in this case, details.
Yeah.
T, is that the episode where she's having difficulty sleeping or something?
No,
Yes,
it's,
one of those.
I don't think so. If I remember correctly, that episode is the episode where McKay becomes like super intelligent, like more than he's
Dow of
usually.
Rodney.
Yep.
I just know it's to celebrate an anniversary of something related to our father, either death or being like.
Oh man, did you pull that out of the jaws of death, Simone?
That is it. Anniversary of her father's death.
That's
Wow,
really-
good
I
job.
that was really
I thought it
good.
was
that was
the
close.
anniversary of him being just like grabbed by the wraith because they
Wait,
never know exactly if they
yourself
die
out of the right
now or in a year.
Everyone's like stumbling
Gotta
onto
go
the
with your
answer.
guts.
It's great.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
All getting there.
You get the
Good
the
instinct.
option. Yeah. Okay. Allan and Nicole.
Ugh.
Do it.
In
Yes, get one
Legacy-
wrong. This might be the
All right,
one.
Here we go. In Legacy, why did Janet Fraser think Samantha Carter was possessed by a Goa'uld?
You say legacy?
Yeah, Legacy.
Am I crazy and not remembering what episode that is right now?
I'm thinking Legacy. This is the one of the Machello episodes, isn't it?
Of course. Oh,
Um,
sorry, Simone. Repeat the question again. Now that he's just triggered it.
In Legacy, why did Janet Fraser think Samantha Carter was possessed by a Goa'uld?
Oh, okay, cool. I know the answer, Alan.
I'm not. I don't know the answer, but I know the episode. Is this the ear one or the
The little earworm, the white one.
This is the ear one. This is the Search for Spock one.
don't watch Star Trek, mate. So
Oh no, sorry, Wrath of Khan.
Okay, do you want to do the honors, Alan? Or
no, because I can't.
Okay,
I don't know. I know why, but I don't.
Okay, so
I don't know why Janet thinks that Sam.
So Michello's Gould killing device in the form of the little white worms goes inside people. And because of the fact that Janet and Jack don't have Goulds, same as Daniel, they all like start going stir crazy, but because they have 3, Janet has 3 in her, it makes her go even crazier. And so she's like seeing visions, and she sees look at Fred just got really impressed with me. And then you so Janet's looking at Sam, and because Sam has the old Gould Naquita in her from Jolinar, she doesn't have any effect, and she's not even bothered by it. So she's like, Janet, let me help you. And Janet's like, no, get away from me, you're a Gould. And her eyes glow.
That's great. But Simone, can you please be succinct?
She was infected with Michello's Gould killing organisms.
Yes. All right.
I could have been that simple. I was trying to get every detail in case.
The more words that I give, maybe the better answer will be. That's funny. Adam and Sommer.
Why does Nicholas Rush pursue Simeon into an alien desert in Malice?
Simeon. Oh,
didn't they just do one like this earlier?
Yep.
Yeah, and I do know the episode. I just can't remember why. Oh no, I remember why. It's because he
No,
killed. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
No. I was just, if she said something similar, then maybe he went there to, so because he thought it would get them killed. I don't know, but that's just my.
Adam?
She said something similar.
Oh, no, I think Nicole was saying we got a similar question.
Oh, I see.
I think from memory, it was because Simeon had killed Jin, which had the personality of the professor that he was interested in, and so he followed.
Go with that.
Yes. Simone?
To take revenge for Amanda Perry's death.
There.
You guys got like a part 1 and 2 of the same question, you lucky dogs.
Was it the same question? Was it the same group?
Yeah, Adam
Isn't
said earlier.
All right.
The exact same thing.
Wow. Okay. Remington and Linda.
Why was Jack O'Neill prepared to shoot Brother Malchus in cold blood in Red Sky?
Again, why can't I?
He got upset when they blew up the rocket that they were supposed
Was
to
it
use
just the
to
rocket?
save the planet. Well, it killed some SG personnel as well, I think.
Simone?
Malchus was part of a group of Katau people who destroyed a rocket and 2 men from Stargate Command, as well as 2 of their people.
There you go. Well done, guys.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Sonia and William.
Why does Daniel quote scripture from the Book of Origin to the Ori warships in Camelot?
Was this the Battle of P3Y299, Sonia? Episode?
This was the one with that where they're taking over those 2 people, right?
It's a Camelot. No, I'm thinking the finale with the Supergate, and so he tries to talk down the Ori ships by citing the Book of Origin and saying, I mean, I might be confusing the episodes though. But it's basically the whole just the pseudo Bible verse of, don't go look for evil lest it find purchase in your own house kind of thing.
Simone?
He hopes it might encourage them to call off their attack on the galaxy.
William, I'm so impressed right now, my dude. You found it.
You can tell. You were practically dancing, Nicole.
I was trying not to. I was like, oh no.
Allan and Nicole are on top with 11. Sonia and William with 10. Yvie and Frederick and Adam and Sommer are tied at 9. Remington and Linda with 7. Well done, everyone.
Hey.
Yeah.
Not doing too bad.
Yvie and Frederick, please.
Yeah.
Why did John Shepard say he selected War and Peace as his only personal item to take to Atlantis?
Does he even say anything?
the first thing that comes to mind is he's just always wanted to read the book and he hasn't gotten around to it yet, and maybe he thinks it's going to help him strategically. I don't know.
That's all I remember too. I don't think there is any reason beside he just brought it.
There's a specific reason.
There's a specific. I don't. Oh man, it's been so long since I watched this episode. I don't remember. I know the episode is the Return Part 1. That's all I remember.
Simone?
He figured the mission would last a long time.
Okay.
And by the return, does anyone know? I'll give a bonus point. Does anyone know how far through the book he's gotten?
Is any like
a couple of chapters, 2 chapters?
Chapter 3.
Yeah, he's never started it.
I'd say a third.
Yeah, I was gonna say 0.
Sonia, Simone?
That was correct that he had gone a quarter through the book by.
Who said 1/4?
I said a quarter.
Oh,
Nice.
pulling it back. Nice.
All right. Yvie
That's all I said.
and Frederick, 1 extra point, so 10. All right.
Nice.
Okay. Simone?
All right. Why does the IOA give Ronan Dex an automated passing grade in the episode Midway?
Oh, Allan, this is ours, right?
Yeah, this is ours, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Allan, do you know? I know.
No, I'm not sure of this one, Nick.
Okay, right. They give him a passing grade because he saves the IOA douchebag who was supposed to be reviewing him, and he saves the SGC base from the Wraith taking over due to the, complete incompetence, but also the fact that, their info got robbed during the previous siege they had on the replicators.
Simone?
Ian Teal'c just saved them from a Wraith invasion of Stargate Command.
There you go.
Well done, Nick.
Well done. 2 points.
Yeah.
13. Adam and Sommer. Frederick, what'd you say?
I like Nicole's version better because he saved the food bags.
He was a douche. What can I say?
It's true.
That's how he's described in the script.
Yeah.
IOA douchebag.
Adam and
All
Sommer.
right, here we go. Question number 28. Why did Colonel Young go shopping for clothing in Blockade?
Sorry. It's like another universe. No.
Another universe.
William's like dying
It's
inside.
randomized, yeah.
This is
I'm
a question
sorry,
we had a
guys.
while back for another trivia night, and William got it last time.
Okay, what was the
I didn't
question?
hear
I'm
it.
sorry. Repeat it, please.
Question is, why did Colonel Young go shopping for clothing in Blockade?
Is it
I don't remember that episode specifically. I can only surmise because they
I
didn't
think the
have-
body switching, maybe? Was it the body switching and they did body swapping and then he had to go buy clothes like to suit his character who was in his body, like the stones, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember an episode where Colonel Young's done that, but I don't remember him going shopping specifically. But I don't remember that. I don't quite remember what happens in that episode. I was going to say because they've sent over a lot of clothes on Destiny, but I don't remember them ever finding somewhere else that has clothes.
Well,
So
I know he goes to visit his wife, or ex-wife or
Yeah, but
wife.
that's all at the other end of the stones. Simone.
The answer is Camille Ray commented that she wanted a new outfit.
So I will give them 1 point because
Adam
Adam
found
did
the
say
right
new
thing.
clothes. Yeah.
okay.
I remember
I'll
William
take
got really excited about answering this last time.
Yeah, I'd kill for a new outfit, she said. Yeah. Remington and Linda.
Why didn't John Shepard succumb to Lucius Lavin's pheromone in Irresistible?
Good one.
Good stuff.
Love Richard Kind.
Oh, yeah. Tried to get him on Dial the Gate. He said no.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's sad.
Thinking it's to do with the ancient gene.
Let's go with that because I can't remember exactly why.
Simone?
He had a cold.
So that's fine.
He had a cold. All right.
Sonia and William.
Okay.
What's up?
In the episode Outsiders, why are the village's refugees shunned?
Which one is Outsiders? Do you remember that, William?
Atlantis.
Villages, refugees are shunned.
Or as Shepard would say, Atlantis.
Can you repeat the question?
In the episode Outsiders, why are the village's refugees shunned?
I don't remember, to be honest. I'm blanking. You have a guess, Sonia? No, that's Condemned I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, the prisoner planet. But it's
Yeah, no, I'm just, my only blank guess would be they're survivors of Wraith attack, and that's somehow taboo, but I don't think that's correct.
Simone?
They were of Hoffen descent
Yeah.
and incapable of being culled by the Wraith. This has historically led to the destruction of entire planets.
I was gonna, if I was mine, I would have said the Hoffen drug.
Yeah, the Hoffen drug.
What a great storyline that was.
I forgot they even had any that length to it. That's good. Yeah, sorry, Sonia, I couldn't pull that one out.
All right.
I mean, I didn't know either.
Yvie and Frederick. So, Simone, what number are we at?
31.
All right. This is the last round before we go to fan questions.
All right. In Upgrades, why was SG-1 going out for dinner at O'Malley's considered disobeying orders?
Because they were locked
hungry.
down. They were locked down. They got in trouble and they were sort of put in isolation.
And then they were hungry for a steak.
And they were hungry because of the influence they were under. That made them hungry from the armbands.
I'll give it to them
because they were needing more energy
with their judgments. So
they were under the effects of the alien armbands.
Yay!
Who invented the armbands?
That's the official report from
No, William.
What did
William said Antony's?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give him 1 point.
Oh, I need that point.
All right.
And Sam just likes the taste of Diet Coke.
That's exactly right.
Diet soda. Yeah, they give her a weird look
for that reason.
She's like, what? I like the taste better.
That's exactly right.
Oh no, that's just for me.
All right, Allan and Nicole Rodrigues-Galdo.
Okay.
Why does John Shepard scale the side of Atlantis in quarantine?
Oh, great episode. Allan?
Is that the one with the plant tentacle thingy growing everywhere?
No, that's season 5.
Okay, I'll let you go then, Nick.
That's season
you finish it off.
That's season 8.
Oh no, hold on. That is season 8. Sorry, I was thinking about season 5
Seymour
with the Wraith ship spreading. Okay, so you want me to take it, Allan, do you?
Yes, please.
Okay. So in this episode, they're under quarantine because McKay accidentally heightened up the quarantine procedures due to the Tabula Rasa episode. And so him and Taylor are locked in McKay's lab due to the quarantine. So Shepard wants to scale the building in order to get up. And I think the active beacon was going out trying to alert the Wraith to their position. So Shepard's like, no, let's turn that off. And he got up there and did that, I believe.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, shoot, David, I'm missing something. I'm missing something.
Oh, well, then I'm encouraging you. So that is incorrect.
Christ.
Simone.
Okay. To terminate the self-destruct, but there is
there's
a bonus.
Self-destruct. Damn it.
All right.
You know how many floors he climbed?
That's better.
47.
Did you say 47?
38.
I'm gonna say 23.
Simone.
12.
4.
Damn it.
And what comic book character was referenced?
I missed the self-destruct. I'm sorry, I missed that.
What comic book character was referenced in this scene?
Spider-Man?
Batman.
Oh, Batman.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Adam
The
and
famous
Sommer.
wall crawler, Batman.
He's still be a universe question.
All right. Why do King Arkan's people refuse to follow him and give up his crown in It's Good to Be King?
Because because it's written on the tablets on the planet. That's with Mayborn, right?
Simone, please give the question again. King Arkan the first.
Why do King Arkan's people refuse to allow him to give up his crown in It's Good to Be King?
I love that episode.
Because
that's Mayborn.
It's Mayborn. It's the one where
it's Mayborn because there's a prophecy written on the tablets on the planet that said that he would come
But
And
that wasn't the reason that they said they wouldn't accept him removing the crown, though. The reason, I think, was because he tried to explain. He was trying to be good and tried to explain why he was, why he was going to remove the crown, because he's like, I'm actually a bad dude. And they're like, well, but wasn't it you who gave us this and did this for us?
if they're
And he
looking
said, well,
for that answer,
Yeah, and they're like, well,
I
then
agree
they're
with you
still
on
that
that.
good.
Yeah, I agree with you
Simone?
on that.
He had proven himself to be a true leader.
Yep.
Right.
This
Yep.
is not
Okay.
Adam, you're really
he's a
impressing me today.
pretender.
Yeah.
Can I just be an absolute douche for a second and be like, is my one not worth half a point for at least knowing that he was going to go up to turn off a thing? So I at least got that. I just didn't get which one it was. Can I at least beg for that?
You're still in front, Nicole.
He can't take it.
Well,
I'm not ahead of all of you.
People
We're
in
tied
front
with
should
William.
not be beggars. Remington and Linda.
Yeah.
In addition to raising their son, why does Matthew Scott want to give his ex-girlfriend his military paycheck?
It's because he doesn't think he'll ever need it, because he's not going to return.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he can't use it because he's not on Earth. And so he'd rather she and the boy have the money so that they can have a brighter future and send the kid to college. And I think you're right.
Simone?
I like this answer. It's to quit her exotic dancing job and go to law school.
I'll give them 1 point.
And that concludes our questions here.
Yep. So Sonia and William,
Yes.
from the live viewers. Oh.
Uh-oh.
So, do you just want an in canon question, or can I give you a question that's from the special features?
You know what? I'm a super fan. We're super fans. Let's do it. Let's have fun. Let's do it.
Okay, that's the policy. All right. Why did Amanda Tapping hum the theme to SG-1 in the elevator when she was with Colonel O'Neill in Chimera? This was Chimera.
Because they wanted to hum the theme to MacGyver, but no one on set could remember it.
That's it.
Thank you, William.
All right. Allan and Nicole and Sonia and William are tied at 13. Yvie and Frederick and Adam and Sommer are tied
Should've given me that extra
12.
point.
And Remington and Linda are 8. Well done, everyone. Okay.
I don't like tiebreakers, David. I feel like I should have gotten
some.
something for that. God damn it. Now I'm stressed. Now you're stressing me out.
Okay. All right. And Simone, thank you so much for getting us this far. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks
Very
for all the
well
questions.
done.
You're amazing.
Simone.
Thank you.
You're amazing. Thank you.
Yes,
That was
okay.
my first trivia, so thank you all.
Yvie and Frederick. All right. Why does O'Neill complain that people should know his name is spelled with 2 L's in the episode Secrets specifically?
Well, I know he says at one stage that the other O'Neill has no sense of humor.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
I think that's the
there's
only
another
thing I
Colonel
remember
Jack O'Neill with
about
only
him.
1 L, and he has absolutely no sense of humor.
Yeah,
Which is Jack O'Neill from the original movie,
Yeah.
ironically.
Yep. All
Jack
right.
O'Neill with 2 L's.
I just want to say, Alan, I'm really sorry for not getting
Yeah,
the
read between the
self-destruct and
lines.
accidentally saying the Wraith thing. I want to apologize right now. Don't
Nick,
hold it against me.
you've done me proud.
Thanks, Dad.
All right. Allan and Nicole.
Okay.
Why
Let's do
didn't
this.
why didn't Shepard go fishing with Carson Beckett in Sunday?
Oh.
Why are you giving me questions I don't remember the answer to?
Geez, why wasn't he golfing with someone else? I know that he was golfing at the time instead of going fishing.
Well, what's so tragic is everyone's too busy to go fishing with Carson. So when he ends up dying, it's like really sad.
Correct.
And that's the point of the episode. Oh my God. Honestly, I'm gonna like
Because they're up golfing and he's actually saying why he didn't want to go fishing. And I can't remember what he was saying.
Nicole, any other help?
I know the episode so well. I just don't really know that. Oh, sorry, my throat's.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll give you 1 point, and that'll tie you with Yvie and Frederick for the front. He's golfing with Ronan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't we just say that he was golfing?
Not with Ronan.
Oh, I knew it was Ronan. I thought that was part of the
You need to
answer.
articulate that.
No, he was golfing with one of the other doctors or someone.
No, he was golfing with Ronan, where they had the bucket on the side and the little fake little green, and they were batting it out to sea.
Yeah, it was-
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
expand
yeah.
on it because I
Yeah.
thought that was sufficient, David,
This
and I
isn't
was told to
important.
bring
Why
it
is it
down
always you who is,
because I
kibitzing
want to
the
get the
question?
points.
Why
And I
is
get
it
so
always
close.
you? It's
I
never-
got it.
It's never anyone else. It's always
You know what,
who has
David?
to
You're
split
handing
hairs.
out, like, you're being like, it's Serpent Song, Adam, let's help you out. You should have been like, who was he golfing with? And I would have been like, Ronan, and then I would have gotten the 2 points.
I will
So-
always
My
clarify
violin's right here.
episodes.
My violin's
I will
right here
never
in the
keep
closet. Can I
episodes
get it
from
for you?
people.
Yeah, play the violin for me. I'm sad. Nicole.
Okay. I'm sorry that you were in the lead, Nicole. I'm sorry. All right.
I'll generate a tiny little AI violin for you, Nicole.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see here.
So
Adam
what
and
was
Sommer.
what was the half of the question that we missed?
The fact that it was Ronan,
who
but
he's
I
with.
knew that.
Oh.
I
Okay.
knew that, and that's why I'm like, oh.
All right,
was
you
told
will
to
have a
take two
chance.
specific.
You will have a chance to win this thing. You are a contender to
Good.
win. If you weren't, if that kicked you out, we would have a conversation about that for sure. But
Good,
you're co-leading, so
Yeah, until William takes it.
so you know what? just go fly a kite. All right. Okay. All right. Adam and Sommer. What prompts O'Neill to declare holy frozen bad guys in what was the episode? These guys are not submitting the episode, so I'm having to.
Isn't
think
it
of
Watergate?
It's Watergate. Thank you.
It's the Russian episode.
Yeah.
And it's Colonel Maybach.
Yeah, because he opens the freezer and,
All right.
and they're in the freezer.
14. Yeah, 14 points now. All right. Very good. Okay. Okay, this is very. You know what? I'm going to hang on to this one for the end. That's hard. All right, but it's good. So I haven't been reading the names, and I apologize. So I must give thanks to Ilyu, who, Hogwild, Teresa MC, and Antony for those questions so far. So thank you guys. Lockwatcher. I'll get to that one in just a second here. Some of these are just interesting. Okay. Who did I announce is next? Remington and Linda? Remington and Linda. Hogwild also asks, why was Shifu unwilling to remember any of his Harcesis knowledge?
Oh, it's the whole power corrupts thing, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. It's if he had all that evil knowledge, he would become evil. He wouldn't be able to help it.
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
Okay, I will give that to you guys. The evil in his subconscious was too strong to resist, and the only way to win was to deny it battle.
Deny it battle, yes.
That's absolutely right. Okay, guys. 10 points for you. Sonia and William. All right. Sonia and William. Urias Tosh says, why did Teal'c use an avocado as a weapon?
Literally just watched this last night.
He chucked it at a someone robbing somebody.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh yeah, purse snatcher.
Yes,
I love that
15
scene.
points. Absolutely.
Solid avocado.
Okay. Remington and Linda, thank you guys very much. So Sonia and William are 1 point ahead. Yvie and Frederick, Allan and Nicole, and Adam and Sommer are at 14 points. So this question, whoever tells me the correct answer, wins the match.
Wait, so it's about speed, basically.
Yes, whoever can provide it to me
God.
first. Remington and Linda, thank you guys. But your answer will not be taken into consideration.
I did way better than
Unless
last
it's correct.
time, and I had a great partner, so I am content.
Well
Thank
done,
you,
guys.
you did very well.
Okay, so Anyone else can shout this out, and you and your partner win the.
I'm not gonna get it, Allan.
The
I'm
trivia
sorry.
to answer.
I'll put the mic closest to my face so you can hear me the loudest.
All right. Lockwatcher asks, why was Jack working on a crossword puzzle in his truck while the fate of the world?
Did he not bet with
Sam? Who said double or nothing?
That was me.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
It was Nick.
Fuck you. It was me.
Hey!
It was me. I started saying it
William
first.
and Nicole.
I started saying it first. Adam
Okay.
called it.
Okay, so William and Nicole.
Play it back.
I'm giving you both double or nothing for that one. So William, 17 for that. Nicole and Allan, 16. So
Bull, that was a win.
all right. So the next round is only going to William and Nicole because you guys seem to be the most.
No, William.
All right.
I'm gonna watch this back and see it, and I'm gonna be so mad. Carry
Paul,
on.
you're one of my favorite people. I want you to know that
Same.
right now.
All right.
I love you, William.
Okay, William and Nicole, you ready?
No.
Yes.
For the glory of the Milky Way galaxy. Why doesn't Teal'c like warm milk?
Does it make sense for us to be warm?
The symbiote doesn't like it.
Is that it?
I don't know.
Symbiote doesn't
Why
like
won't
it? I thought he didn't
Teal'c-
like alcohol.
Why won't Teal'c
He doesn't
drink
wanna-
warm milk?
Can I
Sorry,
say?
guys. Nicole and
know.
William.
I don't know.
He will not drink bovine lactose at any
At
temperature.
any temperature.
Oh.
Well, brownie points for Sonia.
Yes.
All right.
was a good one.
That's great.
Sorry, I'm burpy. All this excitement's got me. Got the gases
All
flowing.
right, Nicole and William.
Oh God.
What is President Hayes' response when Dr. Weir says, "What if I refuse your offer?"
Not a chance.
It's nothing, Curtis. This is not a joke. Something.
Not a chance.
Yeah.
Or not never going to happen?
Yes!
There we
William's
go.
got
Exactly
it!
that.
That
I
was
just
it.
want to say
He uses
I
that phrase
called Bull.
twice. He says it to Weir, and he also uses basically the same phrase to Anubis when he's talking to hologram.
Yeah,
Never
it's
going
gonna
to
happen.
happen was
I
the
just want to
phrase.
say, if I play
happen.
it back and see I got it before William, which technically meant I win, then I'm calling this a hung jury or something.
Nicole.
You
be
are a
humble
poor
loser.
sport.
I'm not a humble loser. This is a hung jury. This is bull.
Simone, thank you so much for joining us.
Simone, I'm so sorry. I love you. I'm usually better than
So much
this.
Uh,
You're really not, Nicole. You're pretty consistent.
You
does
said
the
you were
chat
friends.
does,
Hey, lay off my teammate.
yes or no, chat?
Yes.
Does Nicole have a point? Yes or no? Let's
Yeah,
see
can
your
we please?
responses.
'Cause I think
I'm
I got
really
it first.
curious. So Nicole,
Yeah.
if you're with Nicole and you think that I'm unfair, mark it as a yes. If you think that I am. If you think
I think
that
I
William
deserve
won
the
it,
one
mark
because
it
I
as a
just
no.
didn't say
I'm
Ronan,
curious,
but I knew
everybody.
it was
Report
that.
back.
And I got it before William a second ago. So I not for that one, but for the earlier
So,
one.
well
So-
done, Mr. Murphy.
Oh, thank you.
William's
Well done,
always like,
everybody.
I'm not going to get
Well done.
this. I'm not going to win.
Sonia.
But honestly,
I-
William,
I had a great
I
time.
pass my crown to you, sir.
hey, we have a yes.
Oh,
We have a yes.
We have one yes
Somewhere I
from
didn't realize that
Liebshin.
that was up for grabs.
Liebshin is
Three
the
people
holdout.
said no. They just hate me.
They don't hate you. That is so much bunk.
Are
That is
they-
not. That
hold
is
on, hold on.
ridiculous.
Are they saying no to the Ronan thing or no to the point
No
of me
to
being
you.
against William?
So
Just me in general.
So Antony, and Liebshin say yes. I'm not being fair to you. Everyone else is giving you a no. So
I trusted you.
I
I
guess it's no
trusted
point
you.
for her.
well done, guys.
Excuse me, Adam. You don't just get to jump in there after telling me that I got it. You then jump in and say no to Nicole.
Paul
got it.
Paul Brickler
point did I
says,
say
I
you
think
got
the
it?"
controversy
You
is funny.
said Nicole got it ahead of William with the earlier
I
thing.
did not. I
Okay.
bloody did not.
You bloody did. I heard you say it, which is why I kept calling. Look, I'm gracious. I'm gracious. I'm humble. I'm
Oh,
humbling
right.
down. I'm
Yeah,
humbling
right.
I don't
And
like it
pigs
when mommy and
fly.
daddy fight.
I just want to say though, for real, William is one of the people I respect most in this world. Him and I have a lot of shared love and knowledge of certain things. And out of everybody that was going to win today, I'm really glad it was William / Sonia because technically they were a team. So
Well, how do we play
well
that
done.
music to send her off stage?
I'll play music
Christopher
to send her
Judge's
somewhere.
speech. at the Game Awards.
Oh, geez, Christopher,
Yes.
man, that was great. That was just great.
Congratulations to Christopher Judge, by the way, everybody.
Absolutely.
Stargate family.
Guys, thank you so much.
Yes.
Remington, is Remington even in the room with us still? Is he there?
Yes,
still
still
there.
there.
I mean, I know he's in the room, but hey,
I'm here.
awesome work, dude. Awesome work,
Lone Watcher,
everyone. Simone,
just
did
said
you enjoy
something
yourself?
funny.
I had so much fun. This is great.
I have to
Everyone
say
did
that
so well.
I can't understate how awesome it is that we had an opportunity to meet you and talk to you.
Yes.
Play a trivia game
Yeah.
with you, seeing it. You're an absolute treasure, and for you to take this time for us is nothing short of an honor. So thank you so much for that.
Yes, thank
Anything
you.
else?
Absolutely.
I'm sorry for my behavior.
And Hanukkah present.
But I
Guys are
want to
such a
say I'm
piece
really
of
glad I
work.
met you, and I'm glad you signed my boob at GateCon.
All right, and with that note, thank you guys so
Consensually
much.
signed it.
You have a wonderful holiday. All of you, please be safe.
Merry
Please
Christmas, everyone.
Stay
Happy Hanukkah.
warm in
Yeah,
the
Merry
cold
Christmas.
areas and stay cold in the warm areas. And we will we'll see you for more in the new year, especially Adam Cahill. We're gonna be back for much more. Adam,
Oh no!
all
yeah,
of your
yeah.
work. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks,
That's
Adam.
all right.
Such a great job.
Do you want to tell people if they can go find? Are you putting up on the website still?
Yes.
Oh.
So I will be putting a link below in the description in the next, give me a couple hours here, if you want to download the artwork. It will be more than likely a zip file. So accept the fact that it's going to be a zip file. Just trust me that I'm putting only images in there. And yeah, so if you want that, you will have access to that in very short order. So thank you again, Adam, for your work.
No problem. It was fun.
Adam,
Thank you,
can I
guys.
post it on my social media if I give you credit?
Of course. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
All right, guys.
That's awesome.
Stargate Trivia team did a wonderful job, and congratulations to William Murphy for that win. My name is David Reed. Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode. Tracy, are you there, Tracy?
Yeah, I'm still here, David.
Tracy,
Active in the chat as well.
thank you. And who else was it that's in the chat here? Antony. Okay.
Antony. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much both for making this this possible. This was terrific for being on that side of the screen. So I was actually going to have you ask the questions, and I completely forgot that you were there. So I am sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You guys have been a blast to listen to. This is phenomenal.
And it's a blessing to
yeah,
have
with
you as
that
part of the
voice,
team.
though?
Yes, Tracy,
Thanks for all your
I
hard
wanted to-
work.
you're definitely a wonderful mug, and I'm so glad to have you and Antony both.
I'm
Thank
really
you.
glad I got to meet you, Tracy. Okay.
Frederick, is that your outside right now?
Yes, it's my outside. It's in front of me.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
So if you
me just figure out where you live.
see like Canada in the winter, that's what it looks like. We had
want to
a
come
snow-
visit.
and we had a snowstorm yesterday, so that's what it looks like
Wow.
right now.
Oh, so jealous.
Well, thank you,
No,
Antony.
don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. It sucks. Don't be jealous.
It sucks. All right, guys. I'll speak to you in a minute. Thank you, Antony and Tracy, for making this final round possible, and the tiebreakers as well. If you enjoyed the show, please give us that like button. And if you like the artwork, we're going to be bringing more to you in very short order. Keep an eye on Dial the Gate on Christmas Eve. That's all I'm going to say. And thanks so much for my producer, Linda, who got to take part in this tonight, Gate Gabber Fury, as well as my moderating team, as always, Sommer, Tracy, Keith, Jeremy Reese, and Antony. Big thanks again to Frederick Marcoux at Concepts Web, keeping Dial the Gate up and going. DialTheGate.com has the latest information for all of our episodes, so you can keep an eye on it right there. We've got tomorrow Brief Candle and Thor's Hammer at a special time tomorrow morning, 2 hours earlier than normal. It's going to be at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. My name is David Reed for Dial the Gate. Thanks so much to Simone Bailly for making this episode possible, and thanks again to our wonderful trivia panelists. We'll see you on the other side. And Happy New Year.